The table below shows the probability distribution of a random variable x. Here we have x taking on values 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the probability of each of those being 0.1, p, 0.3, q and 0.2. Given that e of x is equal to 2.5, find the values of p and q. Well, when we have two unknowns, then generally we have to find two equations and solve them simultaneously, so that's the strategy. So first of all, we've got to actually form those simultaneous equations. So we know that for a probability distribution function, if we sum all the probabilities, they have to be equal to 1. So that means that 0.1 plus p plus 0.3 plus q plus 0.2 has to be equal to 1. The second thing is we're given that the expectation, i.e. the mean, is equal to 2.5. Now the mean, simplifying this, we get p plus q, and then 0.1, 0.3, 0.2 is 0.6, and therefore p plus q will be 1 minus 0.6, which is 0.4. That's going to be one of our equations. The other bit of information we know is that e of x is the sum of all x of x times the probability of x equal to x. So we need to do 0 times 0.1 plus 1 times p plus 2 times 0.3 plus 3 times q plus 4 times 0.2, and that's got to be equal to 2.5. So simplifying that, we're going to get p, nothing from here, plus 0.6, 3q plus 0.8 is equal to 2.5. 0.6 plus 0.8 is 1.4. So we're going to have p plus 3q plus 1.4 is equal to 2.5. And then we do p plus 3q is equal to 2.5 minus 1.4, which is 1.1. We now have our two equations, so we can now solve them simultaneously. It's quite a simple simultaneous equation. I'm going to write this one at the top. We have p plus 3q is equal to 1.1, and then p plus q is equal to 0.4. If we subtract, we will eliminate p, so we get 3q minus q, which is 2q. 1.1 minus 0.4 gives me 0.7. So q will be 0.7 divided by 2, which is 0.35. To find p, we just substitute into one of the equations. Substitute into 1 because it's the easiest one of the two, this one here. So we get p plus 0.5 is equal to 0.4, and therefore p will be equal to 0.05, q will be equal to 0.03.